On the morning of August 13th, 2018, a quiet suburban home in Frederick, Colorado, became the center of one of the most disturbing family murders in modern American history. A pregnant mother vanished, 2 little girls disappeared, and the man who was supposed to protect them stood in front of cameras, asking for their safe return. But behind his calm voice was a truth so cruel that even seasoned investigators would later call it one of the most inhumane crimes they had ever seen. This is the true story of Shanann Watts, Bella, Celeste, and the man who destroyed them all, Chris Watts. To the outside world, the Watts family looked perfect. Shanann Watts was 34 years old, a devoted mother, a loving wife, and a woman who documented her family life online with pride. Her daughters, Bella, 4, and Celeste, known as Cece, just 3, were bright, playful, and deeply loved. Shanann was also 15 weeks pregnant, excitedly expecting a baby boy. Their home was neat. Their smiles looked real. Their future seemed secure. But behind closed doors, something was already breaking. Chris Watts, 33 years old, had grown distant, quiet, emotionless. And while Shanann believed they were working through marital problems, Chris was living a double life. On August 13th, Shanann returned home from a business trip in the early morning hours. By midday, she wasn't answering calls. She missed a doctor's appointment. Her phone was silent. A close friend, worried something was wrong, went to the house and called police. Chris Watts arrived shortly after. Inside, everything was still. Shanann's purse was there. Her car was in the garage. The children's blankets remained. It was as if 3 people had vanished without taking anything with them. Chris told police he didn't know where his family was. Then, he went on television. Standing in front of his home, Chris Watts spoke softly. He said he just wanted his family back. He begged Shanann to return. He smiled nervously. He laughed at the wrong moments, and investigators noticed something chilling. There was no panic, no desperation, no urgency, just emptiness. Behind that calm exterior was a lie so dark it would soon shock the entire world. Just 3 days later, police followed Chris to a remote oil site, the very place where he worked. What they found there was beyond comprehension. Shanann's body was discovered buried in a shallow grave. Nearby, inside massive oil tanks, were the bodies of Bella and Celeste, 2 little girls, discarded, hidden, treated as if their lives meant nothing. The same man who had pleaded on television had taken investigators directly to them. Police say Chris Watts admitted to strangling his pregnant wife and smothering his 2 daughters. Later, he would try to blame Shanann, claiming she killed the children first. But the evidence told a different story. An unsealed arrest affidavit revealed the real motive. Chris Watts was having an affair with a coworker. He wanted a new life, no responsibilities, no family. And instead of walking away, he erased them. Every breath they took, every future they had, gone. At sentencing, the courtroom was silent. Shanann's father stood and spoke. "I trusted you to take care of them, not kill them. Then you took them out like trash." Her mother, through tears, chose mercy over hatred. "I didn't want death for you. Your life is between you and God." Chris Watts sat still, emotionless. He was sentenced to 5 life terms without parole, plus 48 years for the death of his unborn son. No appeal, no release, no second chance. A lifetime to sit with what he had done. Shanann's brother later said the family could finally grieve. But grief like this never ends. 2 little girls who trusted their father completely. A mother who loved her family until her final breath. A future that was stolen in silence. This wasn't a crime of passion, it was a crime of choice. A reminder that sometimes the greatest danger is not a stranger in the dark, but the person standing beside you in the light. Rest in peace, Shanann, Bella, Celeste, and baby Nico.